It's time for another unboxing video. This is Transufoma Unboxed, a series of unboxing videos that are unscripted and unrehearsed. Soon to be a series of unboxing videos and toy videos, showcasing newer toys that I picked up and older vintage style toys that I have hanging out in my collection basement or my hoard stash. The purpose of these videos are to show you some of the newer toys that have come out, hopefully get your own opinion about them and maybe purchase them if you like them, or if you see a toy that I feature on here in the coming weeks, months, that's more vintage and it's a loose action figure, maybe I'll shed some light on toys that you've never even heard of. So without further ado, the next toy that I'm going to showcase today is something that I recently picked up from a calendar pop-up shop called Go Calendar. It was in a local mall, and I saw this series in this local mall a couple times. This is the only place I've seen it. It's from the company Leonard Toys. Obviously, toy collectors that are watching this or people that are well-versed in action figures know that Leonard Toys are kind of on the cheap side, almost knockoff. Some people would call them G.I. Joe style figures. In the past couple of years, they've actually done more towards licensing, like Aliens, Xenomorph Aliens, Predator. They've even did a dinosaur line. And this time, they've actually done a little bit something different, coming right off of the two pretty major licenses, which was the Predator and the Alien, making full-size figures of those. So this was a little bit of a step back. However, it is still cool to see them pumping out stuff after all this time. So today's toy I'm going to show is Star Troopers. Hopefully I can get this in the frame here. So Star Troopers, they released a while back around the 90s, and it was consistent of a bunch of troopers in white gear that kind of looked like stormtroopers in a way. They came with different weapons. They also came with vehicles that they rode. I don't have any on hand right now, sadly, because they're buried in my collection stash. I do have some though, and as you can see, these are a little bit different. They're not quite in the white gear and the stormtrooper type situation here. So you can see there's a bug there, Star Troopers Planet Attack, basically giant bugs. Generic, generic figures, a glider, which I think was reused in many, many different sets by Lanard before. And here's a little blurb about exactly, if you can read that, exactly what this is all about. I'm not going to read it because I don't really enjoy hearing myself read. But as you can see, it's essentially an invasion of these bugs, and they are possessing these troopers, soldiers. I've only seen 2 figures and 1 large playset. Apparently there are 4 figures, 2 large playsets, and an extra large playset. Doing a little bit more research than the initial research, as funny as that may sound, these were readily available in the UK. I'm not quite sure how they came over here. I don't know if they were special ordered. I digress. This was at a calendar store in a mall, quick pop-up place, got it on discount. I don't know how much the original price was, but this set here came to $7, which I think is about right for this type of thing. So I spun it around a couple times. You can see just a window box. Sub-Org Alien Bug Attack. That's, I guess, the theme. So I'm going to open it right now. And again, this is totally sealed and unedited. So if my backdrop here decides to fall. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm not going to edit that out. So I just hope that this bug figure is worth the price of admission. So we got that going on. And there's no instructions in the box. Just a window box. Toss that away. So let's turn it around. Let's see what we got. So we got the figure, just a generic fella with some glasses. We got a glider that looks like it clips on here. We got a bug, which I will take out, and we have one single weapon that he carries. So it looks like a pretty heavy gun for him to carry with that just one little tab right there. So let's see if we can open him up without going too crazy and knocking things over. All right, so there is the glider. The glider feels very cheap. As you can see, it says F7, and it says Lanard right there. Leonard. I don't know. I really don't know how to pronounce that. I mean, it just dawned on me that it might be pronounced Leonard, but I'll just keep saying Lanard. Star Troopers right there. I think, oh, those sure come off. Let's get those off for now. Kind of a little bit of molding there. Nothing really on top. As you can see, get that in the frame. It has a swing bar, little control, or maybe it's a, let's see what we got. Maybe it's lights. I don't really know. But let's see. Zoom back out there. All right, so we got these. These come off. I bet you can fit these in the soldier's hands, which we'll try later. I'm going to set these to the side for now. All right, the guy right out. This guy is really nothing special. So just a soldier with a sideways hand here. The old Lanard figures did have the pivots and the spins on the wrists and everything. They were basically almost identical to G.I. Joe's. They even had O-rings in the waist, but these are just 5 points of articulation style deal here. The heads are on a, I can feel it shearing off as I'm turning it. They're on just a rubber soft plastic peg. So let's see if this here will fit in this hand. That would be really bad if it didn't. Oh, it does. There we go. So honestly, he came with 3 weapons, which is fine, I guess. But as I said before, I purchased this toy not for the action figure itself. I purchased it for the bug. So let's just put these in here. All right, that's stupid. All right, next. I'm not going to really take this out, this gun. Well, might as well. Why not? Let's just make it official. There. It's harder than I thought. I thought it would be soft plastic. It's definitely not super hard, but it's definitely soft. Let's get rid of some of this junk. Get this out of the way. Get him into the frame. Let's move this over a little bit. And adjusting. Pretty silly freaking gun. Seriously, why? It's like almost it was meant for a larger figure. Like, I don't get it. Yeah. Maybe you can fit it on here. No. So this giant gun has no business being in this set. Last thing I'm going to do before I get into the bug part is I'm going to actually try to see if I can get this guy on this somehow. He goes clip. really doesn't fit. How does it? Oh, there it is. And I guess like that. And I guess this could have went in this peg if I really wanted or cared enough to do so. But I guess he can hold it like this and just swoop in to save the day, whatever day he saves, because he looks like he's a guy who likes to save every day. Okay, enough of that junk. Here we go. Now the bug. This is the piece de resistance. I really hope this isn't bad. I mean, I'm sure it will be, but I'll keep that to myself. Don't cut the soft plastic bit. Good. All right. That out of the way. That's done. All right, so as you can see, the tail flips up like that. Soft plastic. Legs do not move. Head does not move. The wings are very soft rubber plastic. And these do not move, but that seems to move. I mean, maybe it moves, and maybe it's one of those weird soft plasticky things where, I don't know. I mean, it looks kind of neat. It looks kind of like a, I don't know. But basically, that's it. He's just a static. I'm going to adjust this so we can look at him a little bit better here. Whoop. You probably don't need the sound effects, but I grew up on Commander Mark, who makes sound effects all the time, who made sound effects all the time. So that's me. So there he is. He's definitely a cool-looking bug. Cool-looking. Not really an action figure. More like a glorified soft rubber plastic. But that's him. And then he fights this guy for supremacy of whatever. And I guess that's what happens in this scenario. Let's see what we got. Yeah, so that's that. I mean, it's definitely not worth the $14 that they were trying to sell it for. Wow. Just even saying that makes me feel disgusting. But $7, I guess, maybe. I still don't think it's even worth $7. I try to keep my opinions to a minimum. I think I said that when I first started the video. Sometimes they just slip out and I can't control it. So sue me. Not really, because I have nothing. To put those on is kind of janky. All right, that's that. Swoops in to save the day and to fight this bug. There's a clip up there. I think that's to actually add a weapon. Yeah. So, anyways, there it is. We got Planet Attack. We got Star Troopers from Lanard, or however you want to pronounce it. I would love for these things to go on deeper clearance and to come to Walmart and maybe get a set like this for $5, the other sets, or maybe the extra big set for maybe $10. Will that happen? I don't think so. As I said, I think that this is basically it. Actually, it says right here. Let's see. We got Straphoid. That's the thing's name. Straphoid. And that's the only thing that happens. His tail moves and his claw moves. This, on the other hand, the Thrasher, which of course is the one that I didn't get, looks like his head moves up and down, his jaw at least, and maybe his legs move. Yeah, that's that. Look, he's even holding that weapon weird. It doesn't even look that big in the damn picture, but whatever. So that's that. Star Troopers. I mean, you can see my reflection. Hello, everyone. Star Troopers Planet Attack. Not great, as you can see. Opinion, obviously. Not bad either. Opinion. That's that. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, as always. It means a lot that I have people that are actually watching these videos. As I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to mix it up a little bit and start doing some different types of videos, like loose vintage toys and maybe some odds and ends here and there. I do still have some boxed figures, but I'm going to, as I said, throw a little bit of vintage in there as well. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I guess go battle some bugs.